continue our journey. I'm pretty sure we did like 100% on Solasta too. All right, check it out. This is the map we have for Kingmaker. It's pretty big. I can't zoom out to view it at the same time, but you can see how much of the map we see on this little corner here. That's like all this is just this tiny little bit. So I like how it's actually a map on the table. That's kind of cool. I'm disappointed I can't zoom in and out, but that's because I like maps. All right. Ooh, I'm down to 8 hit points. Sorry, in ascending order. Got 4 extra heals. You know, I'm sure we'll get a rest before we're into a fight. Ooh, she's using her great sword. She's wearing hide armor. A -3 armor check penalty, 20 arcane. We might have better armor for her if she's able to use it. But leather. We could throw her. Gives her a bigger armor check penalty, but what's her dex like? She's only got +1, like +1 dex anyways. Throwing her into some chainmail. There we go. So she's got what? Armor class 17 now. Her flat-footed is a 16 and an 11 net touch. Speed of 30, +5 fortitude, 1 reflex and will. All right, she's doing 2d8 +5 damage. I'm gonna miss having that great sword damage. Oh, it was so nice in Solasta. I don't think it was 2d8 though. I think in Solasta with D&D 5e, I think a great sword was 2d6, and then I happened to have a d8 extra radiant damage on the one I used. Or Lightbringer, how I missed thee. So she's a 16, 13, 16, 10, 12, 10. If I wasn't exhausted right now, I'd be better stats. I'm usually a 16, 16, 14, 13, 12, 10. All right. Well, that's me right there. I wish we could zoom in. I wish the character was big. I like seeing my characters. All right, so we are starting here. Let's close the major map for now. And we gotta go this way. A random encounter. There's someone on the road. Get ready. How dare they interrupt us? These brigands. If it is brigands. Maybe it's animals. It's animals. Hylicine? Those look like wannabe tigers. I don't want to fight those. Those look painful. All right. Okay. Eagles are going that way.
Serves you right.
.8 seconds to attack for me and the little one. Okay.
This should do it. A calculated risk.
Get me!
Ooh,
Gorum!
Shit. It is high time to set up camp and rest. In camp, all characters will restore some of their lost hit points, and those capable of casting spells will replenish them. To camp, you need a special resource, ration. When you press R or click the rest button, an outline of a camp appears under your mouse cursor. A green outline allows you to click to set up camp, while the red one means that something is blocking it. After setting up camp, click on the bonfire to begin resting. Once everyone has gathered around the bonfire, press the manage button to see a special camp interface used to Set the resting time and distribute the following responsibilities among the party. Hunting, successful will acquire additional rations. Camp camouflage lowers the chance of an enemy attack on the camp the same way Night Watch does. Cooking, preparing a sexual dish will grant positive effects lasting 16 hours to the specific character or the entire party depending on the recipe. Special ability, every character has their own special ability. You can assign more than one job to a party member, but be careful, that would prevent them from having a proper rest. While resting, your camp may be attacked by enemies. After dealing with them, click on the fire again to continue resting. It is usually better to avoid camping in dungeons. Yep. In dungeons, you won't be able to hunt, cook, or use certain unique abilities. Moreover, there is a higher chance of an enemy attack. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. There is so much more going on in Pathfinder Kingmaker than Celasta. Was that a snake that just slithered off? She like exploded that thylacine. Thylacine, okay, whatever. Skin. I failed the skin check. Amiri failed her skin check. Yeah, there's a snake nearby here. Should we really be setting up camp near a snake? Alright, let's go set up just off the road. After all, it's been a long day's travel. We've gotten pretty far down the road, I guess. Alright. Oh, let's check it out. It is currently 2100. I'll do camp camouflage. Lizzie will do cooking. And we'll have Valerie do the guarding. Hunting is done by our good friend Amiri. We have 4 rations. We need 4 rations. Well, I hope we get another 4 rations. Alright, begin resting, I guess.
You practice so much, and always by yourself. Aren't you tired of doing the same lunges over and over again? How about we work together?
Fine, why not? But it won't replace my practice. For me, the most important asset in battle is discipline, self-control, and iron will.
Someone's being judgy. Hey, found 4 rations. Okay. Camp camouflage is successful. Your chance of being attacked has been lowered. Main cook spoiled a hearty meal. What? Lizzie? Hunting is required for a rest. The rest will take some time. Okay, continue. Did we only rest for an hour? Nope, rest took 9 hours. Lizzie healed 1 hit point. And I got all the way back up to 13. Alright. Back onto the road. Valerie, a reliable comrade in battle. Proud Valerie. Could have at least had the icon look like the creatures it was. Alright, let's continue. I was expecting to let us pick at the road which way we went. That's probably the where the 2 parties split. All right, we found Oleg's.
Tire.
All your characters are fatigued. A fatigued character cannot charge and takes a -2 penalty to strength and dexterity. After a complete rest, fatigued characters are no longer fatigued. Okay, well now we know about how far we can go. All right. On the plus side, Amiri was able to get enough food for us. It looks like we're at our destination. The hunting took 10 hours. Foraged food equal to 4 rations. Camouflage successful. Lizzie spoiled the food again. We need to get ourselves a better cook. The star had to go already. Alright. Oleg's. The journey will take less than an hour. Oh, we're just an hour outside Oleg's. Enter. Alright. Nope, can't explore anymore. Alright.
All according to plan.
It's all according to plan. Save yourselves, fools! Spoken. Oh, Oleg's is in trouble. Quick save. Bandit. In the name of the Stag Lord, lawful authority in the stolen lands, we demand this week's taxes and some beer. And where's that pretty wife of yours, Oleg? She should serve us dinner. Quiet down, dimwit. Oleg, we're just here for the Stag Lord's tax. Hand over the money, and we'll be on our way. Alright. Alignment in dialogue. Some dialogue features special options are available only to characters with certain alignments. There's an option we cannot see because it requires an evil alignment. Lawful neutral attack. My task is to clear the lands of bandits. I'll start right now. Neutral good. I'm not interested in bloodshed, but I won't let you rob this man. Be on your way. How much do I want to lean into being neutral good, or do I want to start going lawful? I am supposed to become the Baron of the lands. Maybe being a little bit more lawful could be a good option, or warranted at least, right? So Oleg's answer was, "You want to drink some of my blood too? I'm sick of you. You're like locusts. You think you control everything around here just because you put up that painted rag of yours? You come here, squeeze us dry, and come again." One of Oleg, a large man with a rough face, stops talking when he notices you. "Ah, you must be the guest from Reslov." Yes, we are the guest from Reslov. I'm not interested in bloodshed, but I won't let you rob this man. Be on your way. No, you know what? Let's go lawful. My task is to clear the lands of bandits. Let's start. Retreat. We're too few right now. Let's call for help from the camp. No way. It just means we can rob a few idiots instead of just one. To arms, everyone. All right, here we go.
Won't help you.
Okay, I'm gonna switch over to my sword for this fight. I have not played this before, no. Like, I've played a lot of the style of game, but not this one. Like, I've played a bunch of the Baldur's Gate games and Icewind Dale. Mind you, that was way back when they were new. I just finished beating Solasta, Crown of the Magister, yesterday. That was awesome. All right. I'm enjoying the, like, this is my first, we just got to Oleg's little inn here, his outpost. But I'm liking, it seems like it's going to give you a lot of weight to the choices you make and, like, time being a factor on things. All right.
This will hurt.
Him. Our little friend will shoot
You
him.
deserved it.
He can
Let
come
us
help.
strike as one.
Miri will be able to take that guy on her own. The whole timed system is a little bit odd for me. I'm used to... Darn it. I'm used to the turn-based factor of it. I have not played Original Sin 2 yet. I've played Original Sin 1. And I really enjoyed it. Casting heal. No! Dang it. Leveled up! Victories in combat and other advances will reward your characters with XP. After gaining enough, you level up. Yep. Alright. I'm at 5. I wonder if we get our hit points back when we level up. Short swords. Alright. No, where is she? I want her to have an option of using a short sword just in case they get within melee range. Don't want anything happen to Lizzie. She's chronicling our adventure after all. Oh, we got a lot of stuff to sell. She's wearing leather armor. Did we not have a studded leather? Yeah, there we go. Throw the studded leather on her. Yeah, I think I want to try. I think I want to try that turn-based mode. Where is it? There we go. Next fight will be turn-based. I want to see. It's weird just sitting there waiting for the timer to tick down with your characters not moving. It'd be kind of cool, like if they're kind of like jostling each other, making it look like they're doing something, and then do a big motion for the actual action, or like waving their hands to cast a spell. But just kind of sitting there waiting for the timer. It looks a little odd. Like it's a decent way of representing it, but anyways, leveled up. Right. I get to pick my class. I think I want to stick with Slayer. All right. Get us the Slayer talent. Okay, we get 4 skill points. Well, mobility, obviously. Athletics, stealth. Perception, persuade. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna let stealth go down a little bit, so that we can get. I think persuasion might be a good one. Yeah, let's keep our persuasion pretty good. Ooh, can't. When a character with a talent makes a perception check, they get a +4. Combat style. At second level, a ranger must select one combat style to pursue. Combat trick. A character that selects the talent gains a bonus combat feat. Terrain mastery, trap finding. It's a really complicated part of the game. Yeah. Now, I'm hoping my knowledge of D&D 3.5 will help. This is very similar, like Pathfinder's based on 3.5. Hey Nadir, how's it going? You're just playing this? Well, we just started. We just got to Oleg's outpost and just hit level 2. Intimidating powers. Fast stealth. Ability allows a character to move full speed while stealth. It's kind of cool. I think I want combat style. What does this let me pick from? I could go weapon and shield. It looks like I'm going to be one of the frontline fighters in our group. Some feats build on others, some require particular attribute levels, etc. Yeah. Menacing? Dazzling display, power attack, and intimidating powers at 6th level. You could go two-handed or two-weapon. Ooh. At second level, can select double slice, shield bash, and 2-weapon fighting. I don't think this is going to count for the whole. This like be the same thing as having 2-weapon mastery, where I don't get the big negatives for being 2 weapons. That would happen at 6th level, apparently. I think I'm going to go weapon and shield, just because we already have a weapon and shield. One warning, the NPCs are almost all insufferable. So far, Lizzie hasn't been that bad, but she's been singing my praises, so maybe she just toot my horn a little bit. But, Tituccio seemed pretty annoying. The dwarf that went with them as well. Unfortunately, the one character I think I liked the most went with or hasn't picked which side she's on yet. That was the, oh, if my name, I'm spacing on, what was her name? Keisi? I think her name was Keisi. She was a tiefling. I liked her. But the undead elf went with Tituccio because I'm too much of a goody-goody. All right, we'll go weapon and shield. Oh. Weapon and shield and increase the AC. Increase the AC granted by any shield you are using by 1. Your penalty. Oh, here it goes. 2 weapon. That's what I was wondering. Okay. See, I was looking for this on the last spot. So if we could go 2 weapon combat, and over here go 2 weapon fighting. I have the dex for it. I'm a dexterity 16, so I can now properly use two weapons, but that would drop my AC. If you do not level up your main character, the cost of mercenaries is lower. Hire them right now, I think, given that they fight the fort over. So you're saying not leveling up yet might be a good option. Would they be weaker? Like if they're based on your level, are they weaker when they're cheaper? Jaethal. Who's Jaethal? I don't know if I've encountered Jaethal. The name sounds familiar though, so we must have. Is Jaethal the undead elf lady? Alright, so if we just back out. So you're saying don't level up yet. Might as well level up everybody else though real quick, I guess. Alright, she is a fighter? Do another level of fighter? Sure. He gets 3 skill points. He will take... He's got like no mobility. He doesn't get very many skill points. I guess athletics is her thing. She's got +2 use magic device. Interesting. Persuasion. And I don't know. We need someone with lore of the region, I guess. Yeah. Weapon focus. Armor focus, blind fighting. Oh, is she a human? Maybe she should have blind fighting. Burst barrier. At 2nd level, tower shield specialist can use the shield to screen themselves from burst spells and effects, gaining a +1 bonus on reflex saves. Let's take blind fighting. Yeah, she's a human, so blind fighting definitely handy. All right, we got our bard. Rather her be a cleric, but why not? Bard it is. She gets 5 skill points. Okay, she's good at trickery. I should actually, if maybe base our how we level people up based on what we need. She's definitely got the best used magic device. Not very perceptive. She's got the knowledge though. She's got like the most persuasive. I guess a little bit to stealth might be a good option for her. Then Devil Elf is one of your least favorite characters. She came off kind of bitchy to me. All right. I wasn't. I was just literally just said that we should probably make what our characters are based on what everybody in the group is. But when your max rank is 2 and you have 5 points, you spread the points out a little bit. Because you can still only have a max rank of a 2. We're only level 2 after all. We can't really do too much options here. All right, let's see. What was her perception? She's only got a 2. I'm not going to give her that. I'm going to give her a focus on using... Does she have a light crossbow? Character with the talent cast iron stomach or train themselves to withstand poisons, especially just stated ones. They gain a +1 on all saves against poisons. +4 bonus on save throws against all spells that affect the cause the character nauseated or sick. Skill focus. Choose a skill that you are particularly adept at. With it, you get a +3 on all checks involving the chosen skill. If you have 10 or more ranks in that skill, the bonus increases to +6. Rogue with the talent gains a favorite terrain as a class. The ranger the same name, but the bonus does not increase with the level. I guess for her having the light crossbow. I think she had a light crossbow, not a heavy crossbow. After all, she's a tiny little thing. Oh, she gets spells. All right. Piercing scream. All right. Is sleep any good in Pathfinder? Like in old D&D games, sleep at the beginning was a really good spell to have. Expeditious retreat could be good. Increases your base speed by 30. For 10 minutes, don't set off spells. Oh, movement's not affected by difficult terrain. Flare burst, grease, haze dream. What to do with the locked chest in the outpost? Can't control the rogue party there. Choose. Such creature becomes invisible for a short time, up to 5 rounds. Unbreakable Heart. Range, not affected by +4 morale bonus on saving throws against mind affecting stuff. I guess we'll take sleep. Could be handy. After all, we already have Cure Light Wounds, so we can't add that to our spell list. And it all functions as a flare, except it affects all creatures with 10-foot radius. Burst point creates a burst of light. If the light bursts in front of a single creature, the creature is dazzled for 1 minute unless it makes a successful save. Yeah, I think that's the best we can hope for. And Amari, she's going full on barbarian. Those are what she's always going to get, probably. Animal Fury. Her rage power. Lethal stance. Barbarian can focus her strike. She gains a +1 competence bonus on melee attack and throw and weapon attack rolls. Increases by 1 for every 4 levels the barbarian has. This is a stance rage power. Barbarian can't have more than 1 stance rage power active at any given time. Alright, we already have rage, fast movement. What's Animal Fury give? While raging, Barbarian gains a bite attack. If used as part of a full attack, the bite attack is made at the Barbarian's full base attack bonus -5. The bite hits, it deals a d4 points of damage, assuming the Barbarian is medium, a d3 if it's small, plus half the character's strength. Lethal stance. +1. Attack. Reckless. Swift foot. Gains 10% more, or 10 feet more movement. While raging, gains 2 claw attacks. These attacks are considered primary attacks and are made at the Barbarian's full base attack bonus. They deal a d6 point of slash damage, plus the Barbarian strength modifier. Note, totem rage powers grant powers related to a theme. A Barbarian cannot select from more than 1 group of totem rage powers. I think the Beast Totem is actually maybe a good one. But would that mean if we're doing Beast Totem, she can't do her normal attack, or does that mean she gets her that on the claw and her swing? A great sort of missing often. Maybe you just had bad rolls of the dice, man. You never know. I wouldn't be surprised if the chest at the inn is probably like DLC thing, or maybe a backer thing or something like that. Gains 2 claw attacks. I'm thinking Beast Totem. Oh, but later we can't choose any of the Dragon Totem powers. I don't know if that's the thing she could get later on anyways, so. Maybe just lethal stance, a +1 to hit. You said she misses a lot, so maybe her personal weapon gives a penalty to attack rolls. Of course, that makes sense. Yeah, let's go with the lethal stance. She's got a +4 at the moment. Ginormous sword. 2d8 slashing. +1 is enhancement. This weapon is an oversized +1 bastard sword. Oh, so it's not even a great sword. It's a really, really big bastard sword. 12 pounds. Holy shite. She got some +4 with it, which isn't god awful. She gets a +3. +6. Is that likely to be light crossbow? Light crossbow. Okay. Whew. I called that one. I was worried I might have, for some reason she might have had like a heavy crossbow and something stupid. Got lethal stance +1 now. Okay. Now I got +5 with my long sword. +4 with my bow. But I'll keep my shield up for now. Alright. Is there a way to get them to move faster? They're always like walking at like the most leisurely of paces, and it's like, damn it. Hurry up. Silver spoon. Cats in the cradle and the silver spoon. Adios. Jasper. We're just helping him pick up his yard, that's all. Ooh, potatoes. I love potatoes. Especially when they're baked. Just trying to move faster. Alright, I almost got this place all mapped out. Oh, look at the cute little doggy. At least the animals are cute. Although they'll make it all the more devastating when they get slain for some reason. Ooh. Ah. What have we here? A heavy crossbow, longsword, and some bucklers. I think I already have a buckler, right? I have a light shield. Same thing? Really? Oh, it's 1 less pound, though. Oh my god, look how tiny the buckler is! It's a tiny little... Oh. I see why it only weighs... That weighs 5 pounds, though? I wasn't expecting it to be so tiny. That looks ridiculous. How can you expect that to be used as a shield? Yeah, they're both tiny little things. Okay. Like, I didn't expect it to be quite as big as this, but I thought it would be close. Not just the size of the little metal bit in the center. Oh my god, that's hilarious how tiny they are. Alright. Okay, if you're here, she only gets a +1 if she's using the sword, so we'll try to never use the sword. See, that looks appropriately sized. It's just a halfling buckler. It makes so much more sense now. She's capable of using that. Like she came with the light crossbow. Now, but then we found a heavy crossbow. Right. She'd only have a +5 with it though. All right. Let's not worry about that. I love how the buckler looks like a properly sized shield to her, but to us it's just a tiny little thing. All right. I guess not. Oh man, that's just funny. And she sucks with that sword, so maybe I won't even have her have that. Her that ginormous sword. She's got a long sword, masterwork bastard sword. I would have went with a bastard sword, except for I knew I had a long sword, so I went long sword focused. Alright. So we could have, like, a proper sized shield. Or we little thing. Why does he put a shield? Is it because it's here? Oh yeah, look, the buckler's on his back. There really should be an option of just leaving the shield, like having the third set be like this shield still there. That way it's like whether I'm using the sword or the mace. That's just in case we come across like skeletons. +4, +5. All right. I can't believe the bucklers. Like, I'd use the bucklers because they're 1 pound less weight, except they look so stupid. Oh, wait.
That is not far.
What's this? The old wall has been renovated and cleaned. It even has a new roof.
As it should be.
This right here, this is what Celasta was missing. Being able to control which way your characters face. Mind you, they had the option where like it didn't really matter. Alright, Oleg. Take that, you scoundrels. Oleg shakes his fist, but now he scratches his head and stares at the ground gloomily. The girl got away, a plague on her. She's certain to complain to the Stag Lord. It came before to collect taxes, but this time they'll come to punish treason. Now what are we to do? He sighs heavily. If only I could send Svetlana somewhere safe and show those rats what's what. He notices a fair... Okay, Oleg Levitin. He notices a fair-haired woman approach. Dove, why are you here? I told you to stay hidden. It's all over. I saw it. I just needed to be sure you were all right. The woman looks at her husband tenderly. If with a hint of sorrow, Oleg mumbles something as he looks away, embarrassed. My name is Svetlana. I'm sorry your arrival to our trading post turned out so unwelcoming. Let's get to the point. You say the bandits are going to attack again? Who are they and when will they arrive? Tell me more about yourselves. I saw someone run trading post. Do you know who that was? Wait for attack. I'm prepared for the attack. Get in your positions and wait. I saw someone. Listen, I saw someone leave. That must have been Boken. He sells potions. He lives out in the forest like a hermit, but he comes here every day. He knows every tree and bush in the area and how they can help you. The Stag Lord Gain wants him to work for them. He lacks the courage to fight those those bandits. Those bastards would have worked, but he lacks the courage to fight those bandits. But he won't just walk away from us. He has a good heart, even if he grumbles a lot, especially recently. See, the bandits are going to attack. When will they arrive? Let's see. I'd like to see your good. Tell me about yourselves. Oleg shifts uncomfortably. Surely there are more important things to discuss. Well, all right. We're just honest people who came here from Rostov. We fixed up the old fort to house travelers and give merchants a place to trade with the locals. We also deal with the occasional huntsman in the area. What does any of this matter? When those bandits come back, they'll either drain us dry or they'll kill us. See your goods. Don't know what good trading will serve though if those bloodsuckers come back and take everything, but all right. Now let me get rid of some crap. All right, protecting the trading post. Oh. D6 club. Keep the torches. Full shard. Heavy. Then we got heavy, heavy, heavy. Longbow. Long sword. Nunchaku. Short bow. Sword. Bandage mail. Heavy armor. I don't think we have anyone using heavy armor at the moment. Does he by chance maybe have Masterwork longsword? Masterwork bastard sword. Really wish I went bastard sword as my focus. Masterwork composite longbow. Alright. There's a Masterwork dueling sword, Masterwork dwarven Urgosh. Okay. Earthbreaker. Masterwork flail, glaive. They got a lot of Masterwork stuff. Holy crap. They don't do increased damage, but they increased hit, right? There we go. Masterworked longsword. Masterwork punching dagger. Really? All this garbage is getting us like nothing? All he has is Masterwork crap. Seasoned wings and thighs. Ow, it's a recipe for making food. $100. Ooh, bag of holding. I wish I could afford that. He's got ring of protection. What? Got scale mail. I'm not even sure what clutches use. Guess I'm not going for that Masterwork. That's insanely expensive. We're getting like 84 bucks with what we're selling so far. All right, sell the tower shield. And the hide armor. Sell the rings we found. Carved beads, sure. I guess a lot of this stuff is just to try to sell for money. Sell him his spoon back. Do we need the ink for anything? Or is it just something to sell? I was definitely keeping the ever-burning torches. I'm a stupid little human. I can't see in the dark very well. We're gonna need torches. Shining scale. Jasper. Instead, too fallible, some edible moss. Ew. If it says a merchant pays well, you can sell it. Good to know. Cooking almanac. It is perhaps Avacyn's most peculiar dish. Curse of the Ancient Iobaria by Hastaf Holy. The gods became angry with our homeland, my son. People say that Otib the Necromancer was to blame, but who knows? A great civilization has turned to dust. I'm guessing we can just sell the books. Maybe they're a bit of lore that'll come back to play effects later on. Nobody has exotic weapon proficiency, so might as well sell the masterwork and chaku. I got a masterwork, or I got a compound longbow. I'll keep one extra long sword. Spear, I guess. I think I have chainmail on, or a chain shirt myself. I'm not sure if I want to go up to the banded, or yeah, let's just sell the banded armor. Who cares? We'll find better armor later on. They'll at least get us decent supplies. I think I'm wearing a breastplate that we found. He has actual +1 stuff, but holy crap, look at the price. 2,400. Ooh boy. I thought masterwork was expensive. Once you get them enchanted, damn. That's really expensive. Ooh. Heavy +1 shield. I want nice shields. Alright. I don't think I'm going to actually buy anything from him. For now, maybe. Well, I guess. A butter, a fowl, and some edible moss will make us a seasoned wings and thighs. It's expensive to get recipes. Butter is 20 gold per butter? Eggs are 15 per egg? Food prices in this world are insane! Holy crap. I kind of want to get the... That sounds kind of tasty. I kind of want to get it, but 100 gold. Takes one of each. We have 3. We need one more fowl. Alright, I'm not going to worry about that for now. Just get me the money. I just wanted to get our weight down. Mostly. Oh, we'll pay well. Forgot to sell the map. Honestly, Clutch probably would have kept the old map just because I think maps are cool. Alright, let's get to the point. Bandits are going to attack again. Who are they and when will they arrive? Oleg waves his hand suddenly. Who are they? They're the Stag Lord's gang. That's who. These lands team with the bandits like bedbugs in a beggar's hut. And you just stirred them up. They have a camp not far from here. I expect they'll return in full force in half a day, maybe less. The Stag Lord won't take an insult like this lightly, and his henchmen are more like demons than men. You have nothing to fear. I'll help you deal with the attack. Chaotic Ninja, I'll help you. I'm not really interested in your post, but I never back down from a good fight. Is there a way to change the font? Because this font's kind of hard to read. Lawful evil. The safety of your post may have been one of the conditions Yamandi Eldori placed on granting me barony, but she said nothing about having to listen to your whining. Wow. Tell me as much as you know. How many bandits are there? What do they want? Okay, now I'm going to say lawful good. You have nothing to fear. I'll help you deal with the attack. Well, I appreciate your good intentions. I might not have the best manners, but Oleg Levton is the last name you'll hear accused of being ungrateful. We managed to defend the post. I'll reward you proper. We have to hide Svetlana. Please don't argue, Dove. Now we also need to decide on a plan. Go ahead and look around. There are maybe some tools that can be useful in the battle. There are some pretty solid traps around, some tar, and a box of alchemist fire, it looks like. Alchemist fire, we could put that by the gate. Light it. off with a burning arrow when those bandits are nearby. I like that idea. But that could set the post on fire. Well, maybe if we covered the walls with something to protect them. Alright, yeah. I think they will work. I'll even shoot the arrow myself. I used to be pretty good with the crossbow back in the day. Can you answer a few more questions for me? Tell me as much as you know about the bandits. What do you want to know? Those bloodsuckers think they own the land. They come take what they want and steal the better part of our money every month as a toll for their leader. They even broke our gate so we wouldn't try to hide anything from them. No one knows exactly how many there are. Sometimes only 5 or 6 come. Sometimes it's a whole gang. I'd have shown them what for long ago if not for Svetlana. Yeah, sure, one man would probably be dead. After all, I got taken out with 4 people, or well, 3 people with me. How many bandits? What do they want? Oh, we already did that one. They claimed they were collecting taxes. Why? For the Stag Lord and his cronies, of course. That Stag Lord fancies himself a king in these parts. He may have antlers for a crown, but all the troublemakers around here are happy to follow his orders as long as they are paid. So they charge an arm and a leg as taxes, and they call their excuses punishment for treason. Even those who never swore allegiance to the Stag Lord, they're killed fast if they're lucky. If not, Oleg looks at Svetlana. Dev, why don't you go get supper while we finish our talk? I've no need to be protected from dark talk. I'm not some blind kitten, you know. I've seen what they do to people. Svetlana lowers her head. Most of the gang is made up of simple bandits, but there are a few monsters among the leadership, especially those close to the Stag Lord. Ox and Dovin from Nice come to mind. They like to make a show of their tortures and executions. My husband and I, we saw the bodies. That's for now. All right. I'm thinking I should probably level up anyways if we're going to be going right into another fight. Because it doesn't seem like there's any hiring of bandits right now. Alright. Talk later real quick here. Alright. Leveled up. Yeah, let's get Slayer next. Perception, stealth, and anybody have lore? Amiri's got lore of the nature. I get the total, but one. I guess Arcana check doesn't matter for everybody else. Oh, where you hold it matters apparently. For trained only. Lindsay's got the knowledge world going. She's probably also got the perception going too, or persuasion going for us. How come it sometimes shows us everybody's and not other times? Like Valerie, Lindsay, Amiri. Valerie, Lindsay. -4 because of my breastplate. -1 from light shield. Valerie has a -15. trickery, Lindsay. She's the only one with a decent trickery. Valerie and Amiri. So me and Lindsay can sneak. The rest, not so much. Valerie's got -9. Alright, so I normally get a +7. Right now I got +2 because of my breastplate. Okay. Alright. Layer talent. Increased perception is never a bad thing in games like this. But I think we're gonna go 2-weapon combat and 2-weapon fighting. That way I don't get the negative and I could be dual wielder. There's a reason. Pretty sure I kept an extra long sword and a short sword that I could pick from. Didn't I already take focus on shield? Can't remember. I don't want to screw up my character. This game seems to have a lot of focus on what you make your character. What do we have here? Alignment. Got abilities over here. Shield. Yeah, I did take shield proficiency. Or we have shield proficiency anyway. I took blind fighting. That's what I took. Weapon focus and blind fighting. Okay. That's not too bad. Then, so if I do go the 2 swords. I got a long sword or a short sword to put in the offhand. Oh. So right now it's at +1, -4. -1, -5. All right. Yeah, let's go 2-weapon fighting. Why not? Sorry I'm taking so long, but I want to make sure things work out. Okay, I get 4 skill points, so we'll go perception, mobility, stealth, and persuade. I got a good athletics check, mainly for my stats, so. And then we'll go combat style, 2-weapon with 2-weapon fighting. Next. Complete. All right, I'm at 14. I went dual wield. So now we got a +4, +3. Or +2, +2. For now, I'll go +4, +3 until we get better. So I got my long sword and my short sword. All right. All right, let's take the recipe. Does he have more foul by chance? Got nuts, Bryce. I don't think he has any foul. He's got butter, but holy crap, that's expensive. This is a set. Supplies. That'll at least put us up to 3 days. That way I know we have rations at least. That should have us set for a while. We'll save up for a bag of holding. Alright. Let's get to the fight. Where is trouble? There we go. It's trouble time. Let's get back to the possible attack. All right. Wait for the attack. I'm prepared. I'm prepared for the attack. Get in position. Did they do the trap all ready because I said to set that? Fear not. I'll stand between you and the scum. You're under my protection. You said it, Valerie. Amiri flexes her shoulders. Finally, a fight. Was bored with all that talking. Well, these aren't the heroics I was hoping to write about. I guess even the greatest heroes had to start somewhere. I see you're not easily cowed. I beg you, be careful, and please don't let Oleg do anything too risky. Svetlana, go hide inside. We're going to meet our guests. All right.
To victory!
You're playing with the auto end turn option enabled. This option allows the game to end the turn automatically when the character finishes their standard move and actions. Do you want to leave this option enabled? No. Turn-based combat. Alright. In turn-based combat, characters act in turns. The order of the turn determined by the initiative check and depends on the character's corresponding ability scores. You can take actions during combat. Initiative cues at the top of the screen. During the turn, a character can take a single standard action, a single move action, a single swift action, and an unlimited number of free actions. All these actions together take 6 seconds of real time. Most often, a move action is used for movement or drinking a potion. A standard action for attacks, spellcasting, or additional movement, and a swift action for activating special abilities. Other combinations are also possible. There are also so-called full round actions, which consume both your standard and moves. By default, the system chooses an optimum combination of attack types to perform your command. Surprise round. If you initiate combat with an opponent who is unaware of your presence, the party gets an advantage of a surprise round. During this round, characters can take a limited number of actions while the opponent cannot. Move standard full round. 5-foot step. A character can move 5 feet without triggering the enemy's attack of opportunity. A character cannot both take a 5-foot step and make a regular movement in the same round. Hold left shift to use the 5-foot step instead of a standard move. Free will actions. If you hold control to ignore enemies and other objects under the cursor to precisely select a perfect position to move a character. Okay, controls to be... Holy crap. That really messed some people up. Look at that. There's one. Looks like there's still a few bandits though. These are the ones that didn't get hurt. So you're always going to have to fight those. All right. Can I get into range? It would require me to use a full round action to get into range. Basically, I'd have to dash. He's 32 feet away. Isn't that just always the case? Like, oh, all right. I guess Amari is not doing her attack. Ooh, can we charge? One enemy creature within 0 feet. Charge! Miri does 8 damage to the bandit. Oh, Miri! Alright, oh, wait, I forgot to rage. Oh, she's all mad now. Alright. Archer moves up. Oleg shoot. All right, it's Lindsay's turn. She's staying back. Haps Biden, eh? Or bandit. Yeah, that's this guy here. Got 11 hit points, 17. 11, Oh, I'm way over here? Oh, man, I'm so slow this time. I'm like the second last one to act. It was a long 20 minutes. Just in time for combat, my friend. We're going turn-based this time. All right, she's going to shoot.
Any last wishes?
She rolled a 1. What? Critical miss. Yep. Shit. All right. Valerie's turn. He's going to charge as well. Oh, it won't let me?
This didn't work. I must be doing it wrong.
She can't charge him? Probably because Amiri's in the way. So she's not going to be able to get into combat range?
Do not falter! Onwards!
Yep, it's just a full range. All right. You choose to take a -4 penalty on attack rolls and combat maneuvers to gain +2 dodge bonus to your armor class. We'll turn it off next turn, but for now, she'll fight defensively for this round, I guess. Rolled a 3 versus a 19. Woo! He almost got shot. A 10 versus an 11. That like whizzed right by his ear. All right. Can I charge? Nope. Okay. To start with, let's use my bow. That way I can at least attack this turn. He's outside my studied target range. +1 bonus of attack and damage rolls against it. Okay.
Let's try this way. This should do it.
Probably should have done Haps, but he was out of the range. Alright. I would have thought the studied action would have been like my free action to start studying someone. Wait, was that guy dead? Because it was showing him standing there a second ago, but now it's not. All right.
Tear them apart!
Get him, Amiri. Ooh, yeah. She rolled a 4 out of 9. That did not help very well.
They go down!
They go down!
This is where I step in.
Not getting very good rolls here. All right, Valerie. Stop fighting defensively. Start hitting him.
Stay behind me!
We got a critical miss. Oleg got him? Is that what happened? Where was Oleg? Oleg deals... Oh, you're right. He did 8 damage. Okay. We're getting a lot of critical ones, guys. Like critical misses. RNGesus, for some reason, has been offended. They just got a hit and a crit hit. Holy shit, we are screwed.
A calculated risk.
Got him. Ow! Took 12 damage to the mirror. That could be right. No, they hit a 12 maybe. What did she take? No. Deals 12 damage to Amiri. Somehow putting her down to 22 out of 30. It's you! You brought the bad dice rolls! I knew it! It couldn't be me. No. It happens. RNGesus is a fickle mistress. Oh! 20 damage. Hit an 11. Hit a 3. All right. Can we not bring back Oleg? Or does he live no matter what? No, he died. Oleg Levitin died. Well, that sucks. Get behind clutch.
Let us strike as one.
Hit a 3. We rolled a 3.
This will hurt.
Hit exactly what I needed. Did 8 damage. So that time I was able to attack and start studying. How come I wasn't able to do that in the first round? Probably because I switched to my bow. Okay. I gotcha. I cluing in. Round 4.
Bring it!
Oh, Mary. Ah, thank goodness she's here. So far, she's doing like almost all her damage.
Serves you right.
Should put a bardic inspiration on sooner.
This didn't work.
Okay, this is showing the charge radius. He's clearly in that charge radius.
This didn't work. I must be doing it wrong. This didn't work. I must be doing it wrong.
She's out of the bardic inspirations range, it looks like. Fight defensively. I'll move 20 closer. And No, if I move, I can't. So if I do a studied action, I can't move. But yeah, on the other round, I studied it, shot. I said study target, I shot, and then I still moved a bit.
Let's try this way.
Oh well. I'm pretty good with my bow. It takes the move action? Okay. Charge! Holy shit! Okay, he did get back up. So he wasn't dead. He was unconscious. The game lied. Should have known. Lying game. Ooh. Cloak. Unidentified cloak. Collect all that. I got a fancy new cloak, y'all. Cloak of resistance +1. Oh, check it out. Not wearing a cloak. Totally have a badass cloak. Which is interesting. I have a hood no matter what. Alright, I'll take the cloak. We got a bunch of clubs, some composite longbows. I'm already using a composite longbow. What's the difference between a composite and a normal longbow in Pathfinder? So it looks like they both have a 50-foot range. I used to think I thought composites had a better range. Doesn't seem to be the case. Oleg is breathing heavily, but he shakes his fist in the air menacingly. You rats got what you deserved! Now you'll know better than to treat honest people like cattle. I thought it had longer range, but they both say 50. Maybe they just didn't update the information properly. Like, it's probably a copy and paste thing. We should call Boken out before he freezes in the bushes. Now, my lord, head on up to the guest rooms on the second floor. You deserve some rest after such a battle. I need to clean things up. And this is for your efforts. Now, don't offend me by trying to turn it down. Just take it. An honest fight deserves an honest reward. If that were more common practice in this world, I think life would be a much better. Got 100 gold coin. The gate hinges are deformed and the deadbolt is broken. Seems someone didn't want this gate to be closed.